Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Pedro Martinez. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. And at the plate for Miami, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. On the ground right side, Bazana handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Now it's the shortstop, Honus Wagner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. There's a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one missed. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And they'll do it again. And there's a ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Oscar Charleston, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Base hit! Down to third, and he gets back safely.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ronald Acuna Jr. swings through it for strike one. Up and in, 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. To the pitcher covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play. And now it's going to be Tim Raines. And that one fouled off. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Runner on the go. Look out! And it hit him.
Take your base.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He hammers one out to right. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Bob Gibson, the next up for the Marlins.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in the Bronx and towing the slab, Bob Gibson. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. On the ground, right side. On to Oscar. One gone, bottom half of the first. Jeff Francoeur stepping in now for the Yankees. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Go ball. 1 strike.
To the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman now at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back in the Bronx, top of the second, and now for the Marlins, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong getting the start in center, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And that one is lifted in the air, hauls it in for the out. And up next for Miami, Honus Wagner, a walk and a run scored his first time. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
It falls in, and that's a knock.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now a chance for Oscar Charleston. Fought off foul. Swings through that one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit.
Here goes the runner. Foul ball, still 0-2. And Gibson makes the play. Out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Rodriguez under this one, and that is that. Back here in New York, now it's the right fielder, Andre Dawson. Gibson back to work. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. In the air, right field. Acuna tracks it down for the out. Julio Rodriguez digs in now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Jimmy Rollins. And there's a foul ball.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Raines makes the play. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back in New York, on to the 3rd inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that one upstairs, ball 1. There's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And at the plate for Miami, Matt McClain. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Dawson has this one sized up, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Bottom of the inning, and now here is Josh Gibson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Man at first with 1 gone, Pedro Martinez stepping in now for the Yankees. And a sac bunt here. Grabs it barehanded. It's there, and that's a great play.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is off the wall. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was
bounces into the outfield, base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Popped up left side. Arenado puts it away, and that's the inning. On to the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. This one in the air. Freeman puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Gibson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Rollins pulls it down, and that's the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 4th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Andre Dawson. And first offering is fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Ground ball to the right side. Nice grab from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Julio Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Fly to left his first time. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Hard on the ground to first. Charleston takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Honus Wagner. Martinez back to work. And there's one away. Oscar Charleston will hit next. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And a foul ball. 0-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 2. Just missed. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. That's inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
stays alive. Inside. And that's ball 3.
Count's full.
And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
2 outs, runner at first. Ronald Acuna Jr., the next up for the Marlins.
Number 22.
He swings and fouls one off. Jax, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. That one pushed to the left and foul. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot. lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now move to first, and he's back in safely. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Now it's going to be Ryan Zimmerman.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Gibson gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Griffin Jacks. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one.
He's out.
On to Charleston for the inning-ending double play. Top of the sixth inning, and at the plate for Miami, Matt McClain. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The success they're having hasn't been by accident. They put in a lot of hard work, and today they're getting to see the fruits of their labor.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So now it's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
Anytime you can put 8 runs up on the board at this point in the game, you know there have been some really good approaches at the plate, and clearly they're a confident lineup right now.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1 and 2. Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And it remains 2-2. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dawson settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Travis Bazzana. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This to third. Arenado to first in time. One away, bottom of the sixth. Jeff Francoeur stepping in now for the Yankees. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. 0-1. Foul ball there.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Both 2 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped into left center, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if he'll take it.
And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Rodriguez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 on, 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. The shortstop takes the ball. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Charleston, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Gabriel Moreno.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 61, Will Why.
That one misses. 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And that is that. Back now in the Bronx. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Adios, pelota. He'll circle the bases. It's 8-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Josh Gibson stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Chopper to second. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Zimmerman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one at triple digits. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And up next for New York, Will Klein. Gets the bunt down the right side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. So digging in, Travis Bazzana. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That catches the top part of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball right back to the mound. Over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Tim Raines. Klein, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Swinging a foul out of play. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And up next for Miami, Matt McClain. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely. Raines stands at second with no outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. Now 2 as they get a run across. Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, Ernie Clement.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
He was late there. Strike one. That one pushed foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just misses with that one. Look out down there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses inside. Draws the walk there.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Crow Armstrong at the plate. And takes high there.
Number 74. Felix Bautista.
2 outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner goes again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Strikes him out with 102. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Billy Wagner.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Sliced hard but foul. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Adios, pelota. He made him pay for that one, and they cut into the lead. It's 9-4.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
And that one sliced foul. Freeman hits it in the air. Reigns moving under this one. Corrals it. And there's one down. Now at the plate, Andre Dawson. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. This one chopped to first. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Julio Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one wrapped foul.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That one just misses. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Laced to right center, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's a little bit low.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're 1 swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
That's towards center. He's got it. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run across. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So now here's the pitcher, Felix Bautista. On the ground, McLean. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started, and now Honus Wagner. And that one fouled off. Bautista, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
He's there. He's got it. One away. And at the plate for Miami, Oscar Charleston.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Gibson snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno, the next up for the Marlins. Into center. Rollins makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the second. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Eric Gagne.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Yankees looking to rally.
1 ball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Jeff Rancourt. And that's down and away.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that is out of play. That pitch gets the inside corner. And that is strike 2. The Yankees down to their final strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins slug their way to a win in this one. And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.